Because life itself is also a riddle. You have a body, you have a shape, you have limbs, you have senses, you have different brain areas doing different functions, but what does it all mean? What does it all mean? I think anybody can arrive at the conclusion that it's not simply here to survive. This machine wasn't simply created to survive. So what was it created for? What does it do? If you came to a factory and you saw machines looking like this, what would you think they were creating? So in today's world, it's very difficult to think like that because we're so distant from natural thinking. We're so distant from how nature expresses itself. But people in the past used to ponder these things. Just the simple stuff even. A person could meditate just on the 4 elements for years. The 4 elements are so distinctly different from each other that I don't know if there's any human being who would be able to come up with these properties for the 4 elements. So what we've done is take this sophisticated machine that nature created, that maybe we can call it a car, right? It can take you places, it can go to different cities, it can get quite a bit done. And we've noticed that the hood gets very hot when it's sunny. And therefore we do our eggs on the hood of the car. That's all we use it for. That's basically how much we use this machine. So a human machine can take you spiritually to many, many different places. You can have experiences that you have never imagined with this machine. But instead, what do we use it for? To put bread on the table, that's it. And that's because we're blind. We think, oh, the hood, it's hot. Haven't you noticed? It's really hot, it works. Spill the egg, within a few minutes, you got yourself a sunny side up. But it's not the purpose of the car. So when we do this to ourselves, when we use ourselves for things that we were not intended to, and then we feel cheap. We feel like it's meaningless. The experience is meaningless. Like, what's all this for? And we would be right. With all this upkeep and with all the investment that we need to make and all the different things that we require just in order to function, it would be quite silly if all this was just to survive. So obviously there's more to it. But only by a person recognizing the life force inside of him, recognizing that there's somebody there, somebody he doesn't know yet, somebody that if he gets to know, has a lot to offer, has a lot of different possibilities stored inside. As you can already see, the proof is life itself. You can see that life gave you things out of yourself that you never knew were there. And it continuously does so. But the question is, what is the potential of that? How far can it go? And how do you assure that you start manifesting things that are in your best interest and not things that are damaging to you or to the people around you? So that's what the Torah is about, because understanding is the key to doing things properly. Only through understanding can we actually manifest properly. If we don't understand, so then we're victims of happenstance. We don't know which direction, we don't know which way. So only through understanding do we allow the conscious mind to be in charge of its own manifestations, of what it's doing to the being.